Hey, what's my? This is Locked In TV, and we are going up against the 8-1 Seattle Seahawks. It's gonna be a tough game at CenturyLink Field. This is the playoff picture right now. We are 6-3, three-way tie for second place, as the Seahawks are the clear first place runners in the NFC, and we're gonna try beating them today. Wilson having a really good year so far, and you guys can see they're in their color rush jerseys, and we are in these ugly jerseys. So let's get the show on the road. 1st and 10 for Seattle. They're going to come out and pass the ball. Little dump off to CJ Prosise. Nothing big right there. Let's go ahead and look and see the Seattle Seahawks offense. They got Monroe, Jokel, Britt, Postage, and Abushi. Pretty bad offensive line. Maybe see the Eagles take advantage of that. And then the weapons aren't the best, but not bad. 2nd and 10 for the Seahawks. Wilson's going to drop back again. And somehow gets that pass to go through to Javon Curse. And they pick up the first down. Jermaine Curse, my bad. 1st and 10. A little run CJ Prosise. Not getting anything there. And since we have the moment, let's go ahead and look at our defense. Philadelphia Eagles defense consists of Graham, Cox, Quails, and Barnett at the front four. They've been pretty well so far this year. The defensive MVP, still in my opinion, Nigel Bradham so far great with Brown and Kendricks. Then the secondary, you got Ramsey, Jenkins, McLeod Jr., and Jason Barrett. 2nd and 9. A weird defense that the Eagles are running with, and they wrap Prosise up in the backfield. 5-yard loss on the toss, which will bring up a 3rd down for the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson's in the shotgun. He snaps the ball. He's looking for someone. Anyone's just going to throw it up deep. And Jermaine Curse comes down with it for the 57-yard touchdown. When the ball's in the air, the safety kind of froze and did not make a play on the ball. Carson Wentz is coming in. He's having a rookie year, I'd say. It's not bad. Hasn't been great, but he's been a turnover machine. But first play, Ezekiel Elliott just trying to find some running room. Decided to try cutting outside for a big gain. Did not go so well. The Eagles offense consists of Peters, Brooks, Lindsley, Martin, and Lane Johnson. The O-line got a backfield of Ezekiel Elliott and LeGarrette Blount with Ertz, Jeffrey, and Odell Beckham Jr. at the wide receiver core. But the Eagles have a 3rd and 2 coming up. Wentz looking for someone to throw it to. Throws it as he's getting hit, and it will go incomplete. Forcing the Eagles to punt the ball back to the Seattle Seahawks. Let's see if Russell Wilson can do something off of the punt. And Wilson, not anything yet, as he gets sacked by the one and the only Nigel Bradham. I'm telling you, this man's been a beast for us. And now the Seahawks are the 3rd and 11. He's going to take the snap looking for anything, and it is not incomplete. I believe that is Ron Brooks that forced the incomplete pass. And they punted back to the Eagles. Eagles got 2nd 11. Play action by Carson Wentz. Wentz looking for anyone. Alshon Jeffrey with an amazing catch near midfield. 22-yard gain on the play right there. After that play, a run to Ezekiel Elliott, going nowhere yet again. And now for the Seattle Seahawks defense. At the defensive line, you got Clark, Bennett, Reed, and Cliff Averill. Looks like they moved Michael Bennett to D-tackle. Probably better their scheme. They got AJ Hawk, Bobby Wagner, and KJ Wright. At the linebacking core, you got Sherman, Chancellor, Thomas, and Deshaun Sheed. Definitely one of the best secondaries in the NFL. That's holding this Eagles to 3rd and 10 right here, late in the first quarter. Don't know what Wentz was looking there. He probably should have just thrown it to his little dump-off play, but it's incomplete, forcing another punt. Seahawks trying to take control of this, but he couldn't even look for a pass as Brooks comes in on the DB blitz and gets the sack. 3rd and 19. Wilson will take the snap, and he's looking for anyone. Just dumps it off to CJ Prosise. stumbles out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see what this flag is. They're calling a holding on the offense. Eagles are just going to decline this, punt the ball back. And they got great field position right here at midfield. They're going to hand it off to Blunt. Blunt trying to truck a man over, but just gets an 8-yard gain close to the first down marker. Next play, Jeffrey's in motion. Wentz looks back, look for someone, throws it to Jeffrey, and Jeffrey trying to juke, but it gets pushed out of bounds after about a 7-yard gain. The Eagles need to get some points here as it's almost 2-minute warning in the second quarter. Wentz looking, steps up, throws it deep to Odell Beckham Jr. And he's going to dance into the end zone after he gets another touchdown, having an amazing season for himself and tying the game up at 7 apiece here in the second quarter. A screenplay here by the Seahawks, but Zach Brown's all over it. The only problem is he had to use the face mask to tackle CJ Prosise, and the refs saw that, calling the face mask penalty on him and giving them a free 15 yards and first down. 2-minute warning just passed. Let's see if the Seahawks can capitalize off the face mask penalty. And Wilson will snap it. Looks like 4 verticals concept. And he gets sacked by Brandon Graham. Someone who's been stepping up lately. Didn't have the best beginning of the season, but definitely been stepping up lately. 2nd and 17. Throws it across the middle to Jimmy Graham, one of the best tight ends in the NFL. Short of the first down marker though. 3rd and 2. A play action right here. He's looking deep. And that is incomplete. Looks like it was intended for Jimmy Graham again. And the Seahawks will be forced to punt it. The Eagles are going to try to get some points up on the board. Take the lead before halftime. Wentz looking for someone to throw to. Dumps it off to Alshon Jeffrey. Jeffrey trying to run out of bounds. Breaks the tackle. And gets out of bounds with 35 seconds to go. The Eagles still have all 3 timeouts. Just short of midfield right now. Wentz looking, going to dump it off to Nelson Agholor. Calls the timeout, their second timeout. And they're just outside of field goal range, it looks like. Caleb Sturgis field goal range. And they're going to throw it to Alshon Jeffrey. Jeffrey gets them into the field goal range, but could not get out of bounds. So they're going to have to run hurry up right here. I think they're going to throw heave. And they're going to throw it to John Ross. And it gets intercepted. And that's a face mask penalty right there. So the interception will still count. Looked like they're going to be able to have some guaranteed points. But in a very bad throw, I should say, by Carson Wentz. Trying to get 7 instead of 3. Gotta take your 3. I'll see you guys in a second. Second half action, the Eagles get the ball to begin the second half. And it looks like a play action right here by Wentz. Wentz going to throw it up to Odell Beckham Jr. And he just blows right by Sheed and gets into the end zone for another touchdown. His second touchdown on the day. And the extra point, why are we showing the extra point? It's because it is no good. Of course we don't make it, and 13-7, if they score a touchdown, they can very well take the lead. Prosise with the handoff right here, breaking a tackle, and won't fall down until he passes the first down marker. 1st and 10 for them now. Let's see what they're going to do. And play action pass, and he's going to just throw it up deep, back foot. And somehow Jermaine Kearse comes down with it. So, not that somebody comes out, but somehow Wilson is able to make that throw. And they take the lead because, of course, we missed that extra point. And we have a 3rd and 8. Wentz looking around in the pocket, but gets sacked by Michael Bennett. Looks like it was a pretty good move by the Seahawks to move to D tackles. He gets the sack right there and forced to punt the ball back. Still be a 1-possession game if they score or not. Procise throwing the misdirection, and he's got room. He breaks the tackle and gets tackled finally, but right before he gets the first down. 3rd and inches during the I formation. They're sending Lockett in motion. Looks like they're going to pass the ball. And Wilson has a wide open Jimmy Graham across the middle trying to juke. And gets tackled inside Philadelphia Eagles territory. 208 passing yards, 2 touchdowns on the day for Russell Wilson. Of course, he's an elite QB in the NFL. 1st and 10 following that completion to Graham. And he's got a lot of time in the pocket and finds Richardson. Gets tackled right outside the red zone and picks up the first down. Next play. Looks like the Eagles are changing their defense up as Procise takes advantage of it. And 11-yard gain right there inside the 10-yard line. You guys can see he has had 4 yards 4 yards after contact, per carry. You know what I'm saying. You guys saw it. But they got 3rd and goal, and Wilson's just going to be safe, throw it out the back of the end zone, and they'll be forced to take their field goal 17-13. Why am I showing kickoff? Is it? Alright, please be something good. Smallwood, he cuts to the outside. It's got space to run. Smallwood gets tackled right at midfield. Alright, it was something good. It's always either something really good or really bad. That was really good. Wentz throws a dangerous pass on 3rd down, so the Eagles can't capitalize off of the great return. But it's a fake! But Samuel drops it. The fake worked perfectly. The Eagles perfectly executed the fake punt. But it was dropped. And it looks like Fletcher Cox is mad as he goes in and gets a sack right there on Russell Wilson. The 4th sack on the day for this D-line. 3rd and 14. The Eagles defense got to step up. And let's see. He throws it to Richardson, and Richardson comes down with it inside field goal range for Stephen Hauschka. Let's see. 1st and 10. And Wilson's dropping back. He's looking. And he gets sacked again. This time Derek Barnett is in there to help get that sack. 3rd and 16. Let's see what the Seahawks can do here. Wilson dropping back. And he just dumps it off to Richardson. Richardson gets tackled and gets injured on the play. But they had to take their field goal. And it will end up being 20-13 once the Seahawks take their field goal. You guys can see Richardson was in a lot of pain right there. And the Eagles are having trouble moving the ball again. 3rd and 1. They get completion there to John Ross. And Ross is going to use his 99 speed and get into Seahawk territory, the 34-yard line. And 33 yards run after catch, which is amazing. Next play, handoff to Ezekiel Elliott. Elliott gets a nice 8-yard gain right there. And the Eagles offense is moving right now. They really need to score a touchdown to tie this game up. And it's got to be this drive right here. And Zeke's going to do it as he runs the counter. 26-yard touchdown for Ezekiel Elliott. First rushing touchdown of the day. But they gave the Seahawks a lot of time. 2:45 left in the game. Tied game. This would be a totally different game if the Eagles would have made their extra point. Could have been 21-20. But at first down right there on the curl route. 3rd and 3. This would be huge for the Eagles to get them off the field, except Procise gets loose and complete pass to Procise inside Eagles territory with 1:30 to go. Hurry up offense for the Seahawks as we're covering everything except Jimmy Graham on the drag, and we go for the strip, which allows Jimmy Graham to get an extra 10 yards. Easily in field goal range now for Hauschka. 3rd and 3. The Seahawks have been calling their timeouts, which is interesting. And Procise gets wrapped up, and it looks like he fell just short of the first down marker, and he did. 4th and inches. Seahawks are going to be smart about it and take their field goal. The Eagles are down 20-23. 2 timeouts to go. About 40 seconds to go. Passes it to Odell Beckham Jr. And they say he gets out of bounds. Amazing play right there by the Eagles. 2nd and 10 though. Wentz is looking. He gets pressure and he fumbles the ball. But luckily for the Eagles, they recover the fumble. But it looks like there was actually a penalty flag out there. And it was holding call on Lane Johnson. So it would have been a fumble either way. 3rd and 20 for the Eagles. Wentz is going to be looking. It looks like Odell burned him. Odell Beckham Jr. with this 3rd touchdown on the day. That was amazing. And, you know, the Seahawks, they just got to try to throw it up. They got to get a touchdown. They only got 10 seconds to go to full field. And Russell Wilson's just going to throw it up, and it will get intercepted right there. I believe that was Jason Verrett that came down with that interception. I may be wrong. And Carson Wentz just going to kneel the ball. And that is the game. The Eagles come out in a thrilling game over the Seattle Seahawks, 27-23. 2 of the top teams in the NFL right now. These are the post-game stats. We had much more passing yards, more running yards, more average yards per play, and of course, more points on the board. And we had the same amount of takeaways. Let's go ahead and actually look at the box scores. You saw Wentz's stats. Elliott, 44 rushing yards. Odell, 4 receptions, 200 yards, and 3 touchdowns. You cannot ask for much more than that by a player. But 3 drop passes. Of course, the Larry Asante one. Larry Asante? I don't think it's it. Zach Martin surprisingly did allow 2 sacks. Of course, Brad Ham came out here and performed like a beast like he usually does. Sacks 1.5 by Cox and Graham. Brooks had a sack and all. Interception by Rasul Douglas. He was the one who got it. But I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you guys did, please go and comment, rate, and subscribe. More videos, guys, soon. And I'll catch you all later. Peace.